sure it's... Yes. Alright. When last we left our chosen, the party had woken up on the Seabolt with Ronvalt and his friends after spending the night partying. The party enjoyed a fun, hilarious, and very revealing morning with the crew. After breakfast, everyone went out to go about their business, Ronvalt and crew going to work while you guys went to get some work. After meeting with Charles Dune and forming your squad as freelancers, you accept the task of wiping out a nest of spiders just outside the city. With no intermission, you all head out to go kill some monsters for money, the old-fashioned way. Not long after leaving, you find the attack site for the creatures, as well as the previous group that was sent to exterminate them. Finding only limbs of bodies and some infectious bile, you track the creatures down to their lair. A ripped-out mound of earth wide enough to fit a massive-sized creature inside of it. Continuing inwards, the party finds a large cluster of egg sacs. Yankai, being the ever-curious one, opens one up, seeing a spider embryo basically inside of it, then immediately killing it with fire. This pisses off something big and loud, but instead numerous giant spiders come swarming out of the holes in the ceiling. After taking out most of them, a loud shriek followed by tremors, as of one big monster. Then a massive titan of a spider joins the fray. The party almost seemed to have won until Yankai and Mirrodin both lost their lives fighting this creature. With Vickle striking the final blow, he was left with a choice. One scroll revivify, 2 dead bodies. Leaving the choice to fate, Vickle flips a coin to see who gets revived and who dies. Mirrodin was the one that got revived, while Yankai was left to pass on to the next life, or so the party initially thought. Yankai began to rise back up to his feet, wounds reconnecting themselves. He laughs and thanks Vickle. Then he disappears. And I'm just going to put some ambient.
Just a fair warning.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten my Ethernet cord yet.
Okay.
And right now on my computer, it's working perfectly fine on my phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
But on my computer, my speed is insanely slow, and it's spiking up and down right now.
But you're listening it through the phone, right?
Yes.
So it should be fine. Let's see here. So, you just watched Yankai rise from the dead, all covered in, like, big spider fang wounds and filled with... He was, like, bloated with all the venom that he was pumped with. But the big wounds that he had began to reattach. He doesn't turn and look at you. He just laughs, disappears, and you and Mirrodin barely conscious, are just standing there, just dumbfounded at what you just saw.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Mirrodin's a bit quiet, but just nods his head. He's very, very injured right now. In fact, I'm going to have Mirrodin heal himself with his spells. While he's healing himself up, you should check out the rest of the cave since you're basically at full strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can check out the rest of the cave. Where is his sheet? Ah, here we go. I'll just have him do a couple of cure wounds on himself. Only Mirrodin used actual spells during the game. Barely did anything. Okay, he heals himself. I'll do another one at 3rd level. Alright, so he heals himself for 36 HP. I'm sure he's at full now. Let's see here. Yeah, he's at full HP now.
So all the sacks are gone now?
Yeah, they burn. They've been burning through the whole battle.
Alright.
Yeah. Mirrodin, he kind of just sits there resting while you go explore the cave.
Yeah.
Alright, now.
I can bring Snake back. I'm just... Oh, before I go...
He never died. Oh. He's just unconscious.
Right.
As you go further in, you begin to find a few dead bodies.
Oh, that's quite a few.
Yeah, there's a number of dead bodies. They've been sucked dry, like you can't even tell what they were. But, hold on, I gotta find the sheet for the side quest. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, you find several shriveled up dead bodies with puncture holes all over them. You can roll investigation or survival. I'd say survival.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with survival.
Just to determine like what they are really. What a 12? You can tell that like you notice some of the clothes that they're wearing though. They're just wearing like some linens, like nothing fancy. They're probably the farmers.
Okay.
You don't really find any people of like any faction, just mostly peasants, farm people, regular people.
Alright.
You don't find anything like on them, like they probably didn't have like valuables on them while they're out farming. But
yeah, I was. Is there anything memento-wise I can take to the other farmers or something? Do I need to roll an investigation for that one?
Yeah, sure. Roll investigation.
Alright.
In their
Better
pockets,
than my survival.
you go through the pockets. You find like little pouches of seeds that were going to be planted, basically.
Alright.
Right, you can probably take that back, show that you found farmers that died.
Alright.
But you have no idea, like, what race they were. They're all, like, shriveled up. They're just husks. Shriveled husks.
Yeah. Unknown dead farmers.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Onwards.
And, Snake is unconscious, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you want to heal him, or...?
Yeah, he, survived his death save, so he's just unconscious. He was the only... I remember that now.
He was the only one who did.
Yeah.
Right?
There it is.
You're gonna use a potion of healing on him?
Yeah.
Not your cure wounds?
Right.
Also, your healing potion isn't showing up properly.
Yeah, because I'm lagging for some reason.
Let's see here.
Let me try this.
Maybe just the potion setup itself. Hold on. Should be fine. Okay, now it's working.
Alright.
But you wanted to use cure wounds instead, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. That you'll
what are my spell slots?
What
are my spell slots left?
I think you only got level 1s left.
Yeah, I do. I'll use it on him twice. Bring him up to full.
Okay.
Or hopefully.
Well,
nope.
He's at about half.
My last 2 spell slots.
Yep. Snake wakes up. He's like, if a snake could be a puppy, he looks like a sleepy puppy who's just exhausted.
I lower my arm so he can crawl up me, and I explain what happened.
He slowly, just like, circles around your arm, goes up around your shoulders, and loops himself around a bit to be a scarf. Kind of just like makes himself into a snake coil around you, but you know what are they called? Mufflers? Those like scarf muffler things they use for like out in the desert and stuff?
Yeah.
Right? He basically does that around you. Mirrodin's gonna come with you. From what you could tell, there isn't really anything else in this cave.
Alright.
So you can just choose to leave.
We still haven't checked this one area yet.
Okay. Mirrodin's gonna wait by the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, Yeah, up there just seems to be a connecting path, essentially.
Alright.
Do you remember the
Yeah.
spider was running around in circles?
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, if you played a game of cat and mouse with him, your spike trap would have killed him.
Yeah.
Eventually. Everyone could have lived. Mirrodin just like stares at you. Alright, so you guys leave the cave and put you back. I'll just use the city map. Even though it's like a few hours to the city, it's like 4-hour walk. Begins to rain.
It begins to rain.
Yes.
Lovely.
Here we go. Alright, so do you head back to the city, I take it?
I can stop by the farmers and hand in the seeds. Let them know.
No, there's no one at the farm themselves.
Oh,
they're all evacuated because of the attacks.
Okay, right. Alright.
So you have to go to the guild, report in any like reclaimed items. You hand that in, and then that'll be sent back to whoever next to kin, basically. Yeah. You basically need a proof. It's like you found farmers in there. Here's proof. Oh, yeah. After the loss of your companion Yanka, you head back to the city. To report in and try to find Yankai or Baikeen or whoever they are now. Couple hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna report that to the guild.
Yeah, just tell them fucking everything. Mirrodin's just quiet, looking down the whole time. Never a talkative one to begin with, but now awkwardly quiet.
Yeah.
His only friend really just died. So as you approach the city, you notice that the front gates at the outskirts have been closed, and there's at least 10 armed guards there. But as it's still daytime, and you being a tall bastard wearing a Batman suit, one of them immediately sees you. Roll perception as the one actually starts running up to you. He's not running up in a hostile way, just like running up. It's like, hey! 17. You remember this guard as the one that went with you when you went to clear out your apartment that one time. Blondie McHuman, basically.
Hey!
Hey, Vickle. You're lucky it was me that saw you first. The city's on lockdown as of like 4 hours ago.
What happened?
Well, a demon just made a declaration of war against us. But the guildmaster wants to speak with you immediately. Plus,
okay.
we heard you took on a job to kill those spiders that have been attacking the farms. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, I take it you...
you just see him with a strange face.
City guard thanking him.
He doesn't have, like, know these feelings, basically.
It's like this law enforcement is thanking him? What? What?
What's going on?
Today is too weird. I just can't even today. But anyway, he leads you into the city, and the first thing you see is a large crowd gathering in front of the Heroes Guild. Doesn't even look like you can enter the building right now. And no, your natural explorer skill doesn't work through physical barricades.
I know. I'm going to push my way through, or attempt to.
The crowd's pretty thick. You're taller than them, so you can kind of see, like, over the crowd. But there's way too many people clustered. It's like angry mob levels, and they're all complaining about something. Roll perception to basically get a hear for what's the complaint. Nat 20, okay. You know exactly what's going on. You feel that you might be involved. Right now there's a commotion about the guild hall not allowing jobs right now due to something. No one has said why, just everyone's complaining that they can't take on jobs. Most of the people here are the Heroes Guild members, just like the lesser members trying to get some work. And You hear like people complaining about the city shut down, or well, what's the term? Not martial law. State of emergency. There you go. You see near the entrance of the guild, Charles Dune moves to the front entrance outside, and you see him stand on a stool because he's not that tall. He's like average height human, kind of
Yeah.
old, right? He stands on a stool so he can look over the crowd, and it looks like a speech is about to happen. Let's say the rain lets up a bit.
I wave at him.
He sees you, but he seems to have something more important that he needs to say first.
Yeah.
Do I want any music right now?
Turn my TV.
Where is a good... I don't have any music for like speeches. I'll just go with the regular village music. Okay. Charles Dune.
Are you playing it?
Yeah. Can you not hear it, or?
No. Oh, there it is. It's just huge delay. Alright, yeah.
Anyway, Charles Dune speaks out to the crowd. My family, please do not alarm yourselves or panic. People need us to be strong for them. We've received word from Mordio, the court wizard, that a being of pure darkness and chaos is manifested in our land. This is an apocalypse-level threat that must be dealt with by working together as one. Our guild's entire purpose is to protect the people from these threats. Each and every one of you joined our guild for the sole purpose... Hold on. This music's not working for me. Yeah, I'll just go no music. What's Vickle typing? Anyway, hold on. Where am I? Our guild's entire purpose is to protect the people from these threats. Each and every one of you joined our guild for the sole purpose of protecting what you love most in this world, whether it be your friends, family, material possession, or the country itself. You fought and sacrificed every day since your employment started. This threat is no different than any threat. The heroes of this world, the heroes of this country... Did I skip a part? This threat will not win. Not while we still draw breath. Not while we still have passion to fight and protect everything that we cherish. We can win, and we will win against the demon that threatens this country. I'll be going over the details of our battle plan once I've attained, he looks over to you, certain information. Until then, continue as you normally would. However, all jobs must remain inside the city. Stay strong, everyone. We'll get through this. And after, half a minute goes by, everyone's kind of murmuring to themselves. They eventually just, walk off and go back to their business. No panic has happened yet. And you see, as the crowd separates and wanders off, you see Charles Dune right in front of the entrance, looking dead mile-long glare directly at you, Vickle.
Hello?
If just looking at something alone could kill, that is the sense you're getting from this guy. I take it the lack of Yankai means the end for everyone else?
Possibly.
Also, Vickle?
Yes.
How much of this was your doing? We know of your involvement with her. We know that of the curse that you have and what it causes for the people around you. Do you know the exact nature, cause, and effect of your curse? What it does to the world around you?
No.
Oh boy. Several people came to us about your curse, seeking the means in which to free you of it. I can tell you more, but I need to speak with both of you in my office.
Okay.
Also, I need to give you payment for the job. So Mirrodin kind of just like drags his feet a bit, looking at the ground. He leads you into his office in the guild, and the door behind you magically shuts.
To be all honest, everything he literally had no idea about the demon inside him to begin with. Like,
but
every time it was mentioned during the previous stories and everything, Vickle was in his own place or separated from the group. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why he asked how much of this were you involved with. Not saying this is your fault.
Yeah. Like, we went to kill spiders. He died. They were both dead. I used the scroll of resurrection to bring him one of the two back, and I flipped a coin.
Anyway, he leaves you in the office, and the door behind you to his office shuts magically. Shaldoon takes a seat at his desk, and he kind of does that thing where he's leaning on his elbow, and he interlaces his fingers. He lets out like a deep, tired sigh. He kind of just like closes his eyes a bit, and he taps a scrying orb mounted on his desk, this little magic orb. And this pulls up a projection above the desk of the battle against the giant spider creatures you fought. Hold on, I'm being texted. What the fuck?
Hey, he's spying on me?
Not you. The projection itself seems to be coming from Yonkai's perspective.
Oh. That's weird.
First, let me reward you for a job complete. He hands each of you 500 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, and a special item. This is a special harvesting item for extracting the smaller parts of monsters. It's a monster part extractor. When you specifically want to get like smaller parts, like the talons, the claws, the fangs, horns, stuff like that, stuff that can be like cut off, this little device allows you to more effectively cut pieces off. So whenever you're extracting monster parts and you want the smaller pieces, you have advantage while you have this.
Alright, smaller monster part extractor.
Yeah, the item itself is called monster part extractor.
Alright.
And what it does is you have advantage on getting the smaller pieces of a monster.
Yeah.
But you have to specify that's what you want, or else you don't get advantage.
Yeah.
So, after paying you... Actually, I gotta add that to Mirrodin's thing here. So that will be that. And... Mirrodin has too much junk.
I do too. Oh, while we're on the subject of payment and stuff, I hand him the pouches of seeds.
From the farmers, yeah.
Yeah.
So you found farmers as well in the caves.
They were the only ones that we found.
He, as you're looking at the projection, like after Yonkai disappears, the projection stops. So he doesn't see what you did afterwards. Now, Vickle.
Yes.
The look on his face right now looks like he's mulling over a decision, but he hasn't made the decision yet. I may have to deem you the most dangerous threat to this world. The curse that's placed on you is from a powerful goddess known as Helkin, the goddess of villains.
Okay. I'm like freaking out.
The fact that you haven't before shows that you know nothing of the gravity of this curse. The curse makes it so that any and all good acts you commit, a far greater evil will emerge as a consequence. No matter how good you are, no matter how much you try, you will cause the death of this world by simply trying to save it. Have you noticed that every time you have a win, every time you succeed, every time you do something good, something worse happens almost immediately after or a short period of time afterwards?
Yes.
What do you think that is?
As you explained it.
I mean, you never assumed why it was happening?
No, not really. I was kind of worried about everything else happening around me. Then to wonder why it was happening.
Well, if you don't understand
Just
why,
trying to.
you can never really make it stop. It's not what, it's
I
why.
mean, I knew I was cursed.
Yes, but you never learned anything about your curse except that you had no power over it.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Oh, I got text.
Oh. The child you saved, Luvi,
Mm-hmm.
she is a reborn celestial known as the Phoenix. Lumine has been studying the documents we found on that facility in the Undercity.
Mm-hmm. That
What?
explains the fire.
Yeah, but what you did was you saved basically a god from another god, thus saving this country from what she would have done with Luvi's developing powers. That is an act of good that's almost impossible to top by almost anyone. Thus, the greater evil that emerged. I'm assuming you heard about the recent news?
Demon?
Yes, the demon that was in your
Declaring war?
friend Yankai.
I didn't know.
Baikin, as he's called. He doesn't kill people exactly, he takes their souls to grow stronger, but the souls themselves are still alive, they just exist inside of them. So it's more like you cursed the world to eternal damnation by not reviving him. And I watched, still, through the
Yeah.
scrying effect I put on Yankai. Instead of choosing to heal him, you left it up to fate. You flipped a coin. You still chose to do that.
I didn't know he had a demon inside of him.
I know, but your curse, why do you think fate was against you?
So what the hell am I supposed to do?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Unless you want to make it worse. Because of your actions, everyone in the world is going to suffer, but because right now the majority of the world's defenses are focused on a pointless war for the God King, there's no army that can fight against Viking right now. The God King wouldn't be able to stop his war to conquer Zion just to fight against a demon, despite it being a world-ending demon. But we have a few options, not good ones, and most of which can't be done or will take too long.
So I'm literally supposed to sit back and do nothing.
Vickle, by trying to do something about the problem, you'll make another problem happen afterwards. Or make the current problem just worse. But there might be a way to undo some of this. Not everything. What's set in motion is already set in motion. That we have to face directly. But your curse, there might be a way to deal with it.
Ooh, I perk up like that.
From what I gather, you're not going to like it. Hold on, I think I had to knock at the door. Sorry, Dylan likes to jump on the ground every time he walks. So I thought he was knocking on the door. Miss Drakestar has recently come to me with some information about her experiments. She has asked Undine, on my request, about what to do if a demon was brought into this world by way of possessing a mortal body. I asked this once I learned of Yonkai's situation the other day. Baikin, wherever he is, we have no idea where he is, but he does not have his full power. If we can track him down, then we could potentially stop him, but we have no idea where he went. On a side note, Yonkai's body is technically dead. That might have bought us a bit more time. Though I suspect demons can simply just heal themselves, he would still be bound by mortality by possessing a mortal body. But if we destroy Yonkai's body completely, Baikin, like any demon, would just go back to the demon realm, where he'd have to be resummoned.
Okay.
Though there is one concern with that. When he was defeated before by your friend and his father, he was possessed by him. So even if we do track him down and defeat him, somebody else could get possessed. So we need to figure out a way to stop that so it doesn't happen a second time. And then we're back to square one.
Yeah. This is metagaming at the moment. Is there something like a soul gem in?
You have no idea. And they don't know of a way to stop it.
Yeah.
Or even if they had such a thing, how would they make it work?
Yeah.
Like that's currently the missing piece. How do they prevent the cycle from continuing?
Yeah.
So for now, the city won't be allowing travel in or out unless it's authorized business, authorized by the city council or by the royal family type of business.
Okay.
And we need all of our people here, and we need all the time we can to prepare against a potential war against a world-ending demon. He's like, as he's saying this, he's like realizing the gravity of this situation. He has no idea how to deal with it. And Vickle, until your curse has been removed, you will not be allowed to aid in this operation, nor will you be allowed to involve yourself in any way. And I've already informed the officials of the city and the royal family about your curse, and if you were to rebel against these, Loon will be the one coming to stop you.
Okay.
I take it you know how he can be.
Yeah.
So I suggest listening.
Okay. I'm still confused as fuck about basically everything.
Well, for now, just focus on getting your curse removed, which means you'll have to go talk to your friend, air quotes, Hope. She seems to know of a way to deal with this. I suggest you talk to her. She seems to know more about it than I can understand. This curse is your number one priority. Getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Because if you can't, as I said, I might have to place you as the most dangerous threat in the world.
Don't want that.
I know, because that's death on sight, no trial.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't think you can take on the world.
No.
Anyway, he looks at Mirrodin, and you've been awfully quiet. Mirrodin kind of just looks up and shrugs. Maybe you should stay here for the time being, Mirrodin. Mirrodin nods his head. He's going to stay here at the guild, where it's probably safe, and maybe try to figure things out for himself.
Alright.
Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Vickle, I take it at this point you've left the guild hall.
Yeah.
Where is it here?
I just hate the feeling of being in there, period.
So you have an ability, Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
Yeah. Takes a spell.
I see,
It takes a spell slot, but you can sense the presence of creatures, the types of creatures within 1 mile of you, or 6 miles if they are your favorite creature. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Let's see here. Favorite enemy. Yeah, you chose a second one at level 6 before it was fiends, correct?
Yeah.
Forgot to type that back in. Okay, so fiends. So since fiends is one of your favorite enemies, you can sense fiends up to 6 miles away. So you'd be able to tell within 6 miles if Baikeen is nearby. Takes a minute to concentrate in a spell slot, but you'd be able to sense if he's coming within first 6 miles.
Well, I don't have any spell slots left, but yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying you have the ability to sense it, but you have to actively do it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But as you're leaving the guild hall, it's just you and Snake right now, just like the good old days. Put casual music on. So it's just you now.
So, Azure, looks like we're in trouble here.
He mentions we should see Hope. She knows of a god.
With his hissing. Yeah, I'll head over to Hope now.
Are you ready for this? Last
I
checked,
hope.
She hates you.
Yeah. I noticed.
You're gonna have to try your best.
Alright, let's do this.
Maybe not lead with you caused the end of the world. Though she probably already knows.
Yeah.
So you head over to the magic shop where you know she lives?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I mean, it's just down the street from where you are.
It literally is.
Yeah, down the street, turn left, you're there. So you walk there, but you to make the walk a little longer. You're like, oh, I don't want to do this.
I just wanted to get my tavern built.
Like you
business.
You wanted to save up to buy that tavern. Now the world's ending. Anyway, at the magic shop, you see... Do you enter or do you knock first? I mean, it's open. It's open store. So.
It's open, yeah.
So you're just gonna walk in?
I'll just walk in.
Yeah, as soon as you walk in, you see Hope and Farah downstairs, and they seem to be preparing for something. Like they're going on an expedition. Farah sees you. Ah! Vickle.
Knock, knock.
Still alive, it seems. Kind of just like, when she says Vickle, you notice Hope just stops what she's doing. She's facing away from you, where folks in getting her stuff ready.
Yeah.
We're currently making preparations as as Farrah's talking. She's like looking back and forth to Hope with this wide-eyed smile or wide-mouthed smile, right? Back and forth to you and Hope. We're currently making preparations to visit the water temple within the Underdark in the city. We got authorizations to conduct some experiments to aid with the current problem. She looks at Hope. Hey, Hope, Vickle's here. You remember Vickle, right? I bet he remembers the water temple and also has experience dealing with it in case trouble happens down there, right? You remember, right? Oh my God, Farrah, shut the fuck up, I know. He's not coming with us. They put me as head of the research team and gave me authorization to bring who I feel would be beneficial. Vickle's not a wizard and he's completely useless and worthless. She's just like pointing violently at you while making hard eye contact with Farrah.
That isn't very nice.
He's probably only here to ask me to ask Undine to remove his curse. She just kind of like crosses her arms, pouts, and doesn't even make eye contact with you. Doesn't even turn towards you.
Not ask Undine to remove the curse, more like ask for information on how to remove it, and I'll do it myself somehow. Because apparently everything I do, otherwise, if I get involved in doing anything good, counteracts it, so much worse. So I think I'm doing this alone, if possible.
Farrah's like looking at Hope, who's not talking, looks back to you, looks back to Hope. Okay, so I'm guessing Shaldune's told you everything that we discovered on your curse.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We only recently found out. So we told him, since I was trying to get, contact information to figure out how to remove it. Your curse is placed onto you by a god. You need something of equal or greater power to remove it, aka another god. Like Undine, for example. She just elbow nudges Hope. She's like, fuck off. Right? So, I'm guessing he's told you that you can't go, doing other things and getting involved with stuff, because that'll just cause more problems.
Yes.
Right? So, it's not something that you could go do alone. It's a matter of, looking... We're going on an expedition down to the water temple, right?
Yes.
The reason why is, well, one, Miss Acolyte here wants to learn more about her powers and Undine, but we're also going to ask her about how to remove a curse of this, this power. So your best bet will be to come with us. She's trying to get Hope's attention every time she mentions anything. But apparently Hope here has forsaken you.
Yeah, seems to hate me.
Yeah. Hope's just furiously tapping her foot with her arms crossed. Hey Farrah, what's the going rate for a pseudo-dragon? Farrah's like, about 1,200 gold, give or take. She still hasn't turned around to look at you.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Vickle, you pay me 1,200 gold, and I will see about having Undine remove your curse. But you're gonna have to come with me, because if she can, you need to be there for her to remove it. 1,200 gold.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
I'm gonna ask why specifically. What happened to your pseudo-dragon?
You know damn well what happened to Mr. Kinders. Don't even fucking ask.
Okay.
1,200. Do you accept?
I don't see a choice.
Farah walks over, since Hope isn't. Here, I'll hand it to her.
Alright, minus my gold.
1,200.
That keeps shrinking.
I know. It's like, yeah, I have money. Oh, I don't now. Well, I mean, you still do, but less.
That's fine. Seems like every time I literally get close to my tavern thing, something happens.
You were more than halfway there for like a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, she walks over the heavy bag and goes like, oh god, this is heavy. Alright, she places it in front of Hope. Hope grabs it and puts it in her bag of holding. Alright, any plans you had are cancelled until we finish this experiment, and we're leaving right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So she just stomps out the door, doesn't look at you still.
Of course, she's taking her anger out on me when specifically she was told and knows about the curse on me now too.
Yeah. She wasn't told that she had to do anything for you.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so you head to the north end of town, the old town, or the north end of the old town district. Sorry, where the entrance that you remember is there. Let's see here. She goes there. She immediately opens the place up.
Yeah.
Like she's walking ahead of everyone, just like angrily follow the leader. And yeah, you go down the spiral staircase down into the Undercity, which is about 400 feet or so below the surface.
Okay.
Yep. And right now, as you're going down, as you're walking down the staircase, you notice that the whole Undercity is lit up like a city during the night. It's almost like it's been converted into a livable district. And this is good for the population for the city up on the surface to avoid overcrowding, having an additional district. And as you're walking down the stairs, overview of the whole place, you can see the whole district. You notice the crater is still there, but you know they've built a wall around it now. Right, and at the bottom floor,
that must have taken some ingenuity to build a
wall.
Yeah, well, no, like around the crater, like.
Well, they just built it around the rim.
Yeah, but being careful about the structural integrity. It is a crater in the ground.
But at the bottom floor, you're greeted by some city guard members. They ask what your business is, and Hope just tells them, the king ordered us to meet with Undine down in her temple. It's to aid against the current threat. The guards just let you all pass and tell you to stay safe. You notice that the ground, like when you first went there, it was mostly just like not really taken care of, but the ground here is all made of like a dark cobblestone. There are many magical streetlights set up to make it actually look like a nighttime city. And it's refreshingly cold down here as the temperature is kept maintained to not be hot and stuffy, but like comfortably chilly. Like basically it has district-wide AC. That's
really weird. They have a mini city under Old Town.
Yeah. I mean, the cavern itself kind of acts like one giant building in a sense. Because like there's walls in the ceiling, so they can build stuff in and around it. So continuing on to the facility where the zombies were, you notice that many commoners have moved down here and made a life for themselves. There aren't any shops, but it's lively with social activity. Like it's almost like people are glad to not be on the surface and deal with all the fucked up shit going on up there.
Yeah.
Eventually, you all reach the big building on the south side under the city of the Undercity.
Quick question: how did they manage to get under there in the first place? I mean,
this place
wasn't this place like all surrounded by guards and stuff?
This place was set up a long ass time ago. What the fuck are they called? Crime Syndicate took it over at some point and basically sealed it off so only they could enter it.
Okay.
But this place was cleared out by the Heroes Guild and the City Guard.
Yeah.
Right, you remember seeing them working together for the first time ever.
I know, like, I mean, wasn't this place quarantined off by the City Guard for investigations and stuff? How was regular citizens in it now?
Oh, because they put a lot of their manpower into basically clearing out the zombies, clearing out any, like, hiding members of the crime syndicate, in case there's still some people lying in wait, and all contraband. Basically, they cleared it all out completely, and then they converted it into basically a small...
So basically extra living space.
Essentially, yeah. Because when you first left here, after fighting the zombies and all that, and then you went back to the surface, you guys got your house, and you did spend quite a bit of time in the house before coming back down here. They had it cleared out pretty much by then. It was just like repairing things at that point. And then they started having people move down here once it was set up. Didn't take too long. Like, for the most part, the place was already filled with buildings and stuff. They just, like, moving shit down, is all.
Alright.
They didn't have to build much, they just had to clean it.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of zombies.
They got temperature control and everything.
Let's see here.
Seems like pretty high standard of living for...
Well, I mean, it's underground, so, like, the temperature underground is going to be different than the surface. Plus, there's no sun. That's the other thing. It's always dark except streetlights. Because it was daytime up on the surface before he came down. Anyway, eventually come to the big building where the zombies were, and several city guard officers are down here guarding the place, because there is still an entrance to the Underdark in here. And Hope just like steps up to them. We're here on request of the king to conduct an experiment in the temple to aid with the current threat. Immediately, without question, they let you all inside, and as you enter, it all looks like a research lab. Like, there's no fucking dead bodies, zombies, and blood stains everywhere like it was before. It all set back up like an actual research lab. And, the interior's gone through a lot of changes since your last visit. They have a lot of equipment used for research set up in here, lots of really big and heavy equipment and machinery built into the facility itself. Straight down a corridor leading to the middle room where the platform with the 4 corridors surrounding it. The platform is different now. Let's see here. I had this written for like if there was other people with you, but it's you alone now, so Hope doesn't have to say all this shit. But she mentions, you know about her temple. The entrance temple, and then going to her actual temple. Yeah, I have to skip all this part then, because this is just explaining to the others if they came, but she doesn't have to.
Yep.
Everyone, or you all stand on the platform, and Hope activates what now is set up as a actual console for an elevator, instead of like that thing you tap on the platform.
The thing that took like 3 days to figure
out? No, not that. That was the other thing when you were reactivating it.
Yeah.
The platform itself, you used to like just tap on it with your foot, and a little like selection for what floor you wanted to go to would come up.
Right, yeah.
But now they have an actual console set up where you can control it from any level, so you don't have to be on the platform itself. So let's say someone goes down, but someone up on the higher level wants the elevator to come back so they can go down. They set a console up here so you can access it from any level.
That's convenient.
Because they didn't have it before. You had to have the platform itself accessible. Anyway, excuse me. Begins to descend, and you hear elevator music start playing. descends down to the towering chasm with all those glowing crystals set up around the walls. God, I got gas. Can't stop hiccuping.
Shame on you. You had beans beforehand.
I have beans and pop. And coffee.
The worst combination.
I know, I'm going to be exploding later. Anyway, the only light sources are torches set up along the walls and those glowing green crystals. The walls are about... You remember them... You couldn't see the wall too well. You just were the distance between like the light source and where the platform was. It's about 50-foot radius around the platform. How far away the walls are. You can clearly see everything now. And don't need this music anymore.
Everything's been repowered.
Yeah, everything's been basically taken over and, cleared out, so it's safe to wander around. You reach the spire base, but the platform continues downwards through the base and further into the planet.
Yeah, it's like a massive way down.
Yeah, you remember at the base where you met Ralph, the little creature that died protecting you.
Yeah.
And you continue down and it begins to feel damp. The air becomes more damp as you descend further down. The walls become cold. You can clearly see everything's lit up properly now. You can see the walls and the floor all just fine. The stonework is like an aqua blue, smooth, damp stone. Before you could only you could see where it is. You couldn't see like the actual color patterns of things. It was very dark. You only had like your torches.
Yeah.
At the time, and you had your lantern helmet. That's what you used to use. Now
That's what I used to use.
Now you don't even need light sources. Everything's lit up. And yeah, Vigil, this place has gone through some changes since you were here. It's become more like an actual temple.
Spiffy.
When you went through the trials of Undine in the actual temple, the entrance temple's more set up that way now. But you walk up to the altar, and it had some work done on it. It's got a boob job. It just looks
that must have cost some money.
Yeah, I know. Stone titties. But anyway, the altar that you were at before, it just looks like it was repaired and like refashioned. The altar now looks like a pedestal with a sapphire water vase spouting a stream of water that splits in two, and then each stream flows down to two smaller sapphire bowls. The water fills the two bowls and then flows back into the pedestal and then recirculates. Basically, it's set up to be active. Hope walks up to it. Alright, hold on. Or hold still. I need to summon a river path to her realm. Hope begins channeling a concentration of water from the altar. The vase shoots a stream of water straight through the wall behind it, to the back wall, and the wall opens up into a gateway into the elemental plane where Undine resides. This was part of my experiments, training myself to open a bridge to her world. This gives me direct access to her whenever I come down here, although I wish it was closer. However, only I can do this with my trident. It's her safety measure, so people don't just wander into her place again, like those cultists.
Yeah.
And Farrah's like looking at Hope like, just okay, whoa, Hope. Never thought you gained this much power while brooding in my room.
And apparently the god.
Yeah. Anger and hatred are great motivators. Anyway, let's continue onward before Bikeen destroys the world. She just marches on in.
I'll look over at... Fuck, what's her name? Farrah. I'm like, you sure she's not gonna turn corrupt at this rate?
She just looks at you. Yeah. Hope's always weird. I heard that. Yeah, you know that, though. She continues marching in. Well, let's go in. The bridge looks like a walkway made of water. But Hope's just walking on it like it's a solid surface.
I take a tentative step on him.
Let's see here. I actually have some music. There we go. All right. As you walk in,
You know the scene from Search for the Holy Grail with
I've never seen that
Indiana
movie.
Jones. Sorry.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh.
Bit
Well,
loud.
he is basically he takes a leap of faith towards a bridge that's basically invisible until you look at it from a certain angle, and the bridge is a stone walkway across the other side.
Anyway, as you all walk through the gateway, Farah is just like a kid at Disneyland. She's looking at like everything around her with big eyes full of wonder. The sides just look like endless water falling from no clear source and landing in no clear source on both sides of you as you walk across the bridge.
Lovely.
Oblivion. Oh boy. Let us walk through the bridgeway of oblivion. Anyway, you exit the tunnel and you now stand in a pool of water, though it doesn't make your boots or your feet wet. And hold on, I just got to adjust something here. Since Mirrodin
I'll
did
lift
not...
up my foot. I'll lift up my foot like half knee height from my other side
water
leg,
does...
and I kind of like shake my foot. I'm like, huh? What's going on?
Yeah, there's no water even dripping off you.
Weird.
Yeah, and you exit and you're now standing in a pool of water, but it doesn't make your feet wet. In front of you, sitting on a throne of water, is a large blue-haired woman sitting with her legs crossed. Lady Undine, I come here asking for your blessing to remove the curse placed upon Vickle Allspike. Hope is just like kneeling down with holding her trident up. He's been cursed by the goddess of villains, Helkin, and it has been causing the material world problems that could end everything. Undine kind of just like switches legs, and she's like resting her head on one hand. If that is what my acolyte wishes, then I will make it so. However, Vickle.
Yes.
Tell me what is most important to you in your world. What do you cherish most?
Don't really have anyone close to me besides Luvi at the moment. So Luvi.
Luvi?
And this guy right here. I give him a pat on the head.
He kind of just like boops his head towards your hand as you pat him. Boop. Luvi, the child my acolyte spoke of, the one you fought to protect and save from those who wish to bring her harm. So this child and your snake are the ones you cherish most?
And Ruby. She
Ruby.
seems to be my only friend left right now, so.
Farah just like fists on her hips, just like snarls at you.
Yes, you too. Sorry.
She's like, now I know why Hope hates you so much. She's just kidding. Step forward.
Okay. How much do I step forward?
Right to the bottom step. No, the bottom of the stairs leading to her throne.
Oh, the bottom of the stairs. There we go.
There you go. If you wish for me to remove a curse from another god, you will need to pay tribute.
Okay.
What do you have to offer as tribute?
Seeing as how it's my curse on the line, I reluctantly start pouring out my coins.
I care not for currency of your world.
Okay, I shuffle them back in my coin purse.
You just like you gather the big pile back up. You just start shoving them back in. You're like you're trying to like pick up all the individual coins that are flat on the ground. Like fucking fingers too big. God damn it! Wish I had fingernails. Your magical items will serve as sufficient tribute.
Okay.
You have a lot of magical items,
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
yeah.
So
I do.
it's kind of just like
Does my armor count as magical too?
no, not stuff like that.
Okay.
That's just
Alright.
made. That just it's not particularly magical. It's just stronger material essentially. But like stuff that's enchanted, essentially, is what you want. It's like your bag of holding, your vicious longbow, your elven boots, your bracers of archery, scroll of remove curse. Here, I'll just copy and paste the list I made that you have to give up.
Alright. I don't even have my backpack, so I have to drop all my stuff too.
Pretty sure you still have your backpack, don't you?
I think I left it somewhere or sold it.
No, because you kept your backpack for certain stuff that you didn't want in your bag of holding.
Alright.
See here. Bag of holding. Or maybe you didn't. No, I thought you kept it just for like certain things you wanted to keep out and accessible. So yeah, you're gonna have to dump out the bag of holding if you don't want to lose those items.
Yeah, I'll do that. Bag of holding.
Actually, what else do you have? No, the bag of holding's way too magical. She wants that.
Yeah, I have
We'll just say you pile it out.
My goggles too.
She doesn't want that. She just the items that she specified are more magical in nature.
Alright.
Your goggles are more a result of technology rather than magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zero that out.
But there's the stuff in your treasure sheet that's in your actual bag of holding.
I know.
Yeah, remember, you're losing these items. She's taking them.
I know. Yeah. And
Hope actually just like holds out her bag of holdings. Like, here, you can just put your excess stuff in here for now.
Alright.
I'll give it back to you afterwards.
I literally dumped everything.
Yeah, she holds her bag out. You hold yours upside down above. It's just.
Yeah. I'll copy and paste it.
No. You just leave it there. Just say that it's in Farah's bag of holding.
Yeah. Literally, a mountain just drops into her stuff.
It's like, hold on, this will take a while. It's just all pouring out in a stream. It's like, that's a lot of rope. You have hundreds and hundreds of feet of rope.
Yeah, I take off my boots while I'm doing this. I take off my bracer. The scroll of remove curse.
No, she asked for your armor. It'd be like, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. The vicious longbow, elven boots, bracers, bag holding, and the scroll of remove curse that you have in your bag holding.
Yeah.
You can press. You know how to delete items out of your thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the lock points at the bottom of the inventory.
Yeah, one sec. Where was it? Bag of holding, gone. Vicious longbow, gone. Oh, I do have my backpack.
You do?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
my items.
It's going to be overloaded with junk.
Yeah, Boots of Elvenkind, gone. Bracelets of Archery, gone. And
then in the treasure.
item thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the... what was it?
Scroll of Remove Curse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to
that's
see it.
gone.
Oh, there it is, yeah. You have too much stuff. You just start, like, cramming things in your backpack. Use all your rope that you have to just, like, wrap... Just, like...
Tie everything
You
around
have
my...
several layers of literal junk that you have wrapped around the backpack, which is bursting full. Fucking mosquito. Okay. You just have this massive bundle. It's basically the size of you. You have your pockets filled. You shove things into your, like, in behind your clothes and your armor and all that. You're trying to cram everything possible into you.
Yeah, I
You
have the
are...
shovel, like, tied up around the back.
You are... I would say this. You're definitely far over encumbered.
Yeah.
You just have so much junk on you right now.
Yeah.
That'll do. Just like you're just standing there with all this junk on you. When she asked you what was your what do you cherish most in life, and you told them those people, you feel as she takes your items and begins to like kind of compress them together into like this ball of blue light, and then your scroll of remove curse opens up, wraps around the ball, and then she launches it directly into you. Roll a... what would it be? Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Yep.
With my -1. It seems to be lagging. I clicked it already.
Natural 1. You're unconscious.
With everything tied to my back, I just flop backwards on top of everything.
Yep. Basically, it hits you. You go pretty much flying into the pool behind you. Just hope like moves out of the way. You're just floating like into the actual pool. Yep. And you're just unconscious. Just, Oop. Oh, Hope steps on it. Hope actually steps forward here. Well, you're unconscious for this, so you don't see what happens next. Just, you wake up in the magic shop.
Yeah. Even if I didn't get that now one, I think I'd still be unconscious with that too.
No, it's just the fact that it was a nat 1. You got knocked out.
Okay.
Let's see here. You begin to slowly wake up. Your vision was like pure white, and then slowly shapes and colors start to refill it. Wake up, and Farah's just sitting there. You're on the couch downstairs. It's nighttime at this point.
Okay.
Right?
How did they get me out? My body itself weighs like 400 pounds because of what race I am, on top of all my stuff.
Oh, you're awake. Farah seems to be the only one here next to you. Hope probably wouldn't really give a shit.
Yes. Hello.
Hi. She's kind of just sitting there reading a book, drinking a tea. How are you feeling?
Like I got the shit kicked out of me?
I mean, you almost had your soul completely erased. That curse was, Well, there was some scary stuff that came out of you. We saw Helkin. Her kind of visage came out of your body and started speaking through you, threatening Undine. But, then you got banished from her world. A curse, but as you were being banished, the curse was removed. And, we were teleported back here afterwards.
Okay. So...
Yeah, it's been like 5 hours.
Okay, that's not much time passing.
Yeah, it's like you can see through the window on the door. It's nighttime, but not late night. Like it was maybe mid to late afternoon when you got here and went down to the temple. Because you left early in the morning to go to that job, so you were still early in the day when you came back to the city.
Oh shit! I kind of set up really quickly, and I said I forgot to ask Undine something.
Well, too late now. We're not going back there anymore.
I want to know if I could ask her to contact Lucia. That's how you say it, right?
Yep, Lucia. Well, we can't go back there. Our key holder is not here anymore.
But there's hope.
In Undine's realm. She told me that she's going to stay there and train her acolyte powers, as they're not really useful against Baikin. She also told me that if things do go so south that the world ends, she's in a different world. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Just abandon her friends, eh?
Well, that's one way, but through her, Undine has influence over this world, so she's staying there to train. If she were to return, with the power of a god backing her up, I mean, if anything, she'd be saving her friends.
Yeah.
This is something that
I'm thinking to myself silently, not saying aloud, and my face is stone, like poker face. Yeah, 20 years later when the world's end. That's what I'm thinking in my head right now.
Also, she doesn't have a bag of holding for you, but she basically set up a treasure chest in her shop for you to put all your stuff for the time being.
Alright.
Yeah. It's like, can't walk around with all that. You won't be able to move.
Yeah.
So for now, you can just leave your stuff here in that chest. She hands you the key for it.
Nice.
So, still homeless.
Yeah.
And no, you're not living here.
Yes, I know that.
But I'll hold on to your stuff for now.
Alright.
Don't get used to it.
So, temporarily get rid of the Fang of Arachne.
Well, no, it's all there in your treasure sheet. Like,
yeah.
it just stays in your treasure sheet. You just title it.
In treasure chest.
Yeah, Pharaoh's treasure chest. Or magic shop. At magic shop. You still have your efficient quiver, though, and that has certain things in it.
Yeah.
But it only holds certain types of items. Like your weapons and stuff like that. You don't have a ranged weapon anymore.
I know.
But you still have your Scorcher Baton, your katana, and snakes.
Well, I have my overdraw bow, but it's being looked at right now.
Yeah, but that was like literally yesterday.
Yeah.
So you still have probably some time on that before that's done. Well, right now you should probably get some sleep. You can stay here for the night. I don't know what effects that remove curse did to you, but it knocked you out for 5 hours. Shop's already closed.
I don't wish to impose anymore on you.
No, I already had it planned. She has like a blanket and a pillow already set up there for you. Just wait until
Alright.
you woke up first before so you didn't freak out.
Thank
Also,
you very much.
I suggest actually now that the curse is gone, do you feel any different?
Make a roll for myself.
That would actually be a insight on yourself.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm good at this.
how do I feel? You don't feel much different than normal, but you feel as though there is. The whole time you had the curse,
Oh.
once you were becoming more aware of the curse and you first saw Helkin, as she's been called,
Mhm.
you felt like there was this dark presence always like behind you with their hands on your shoulders, but not physically touching you. You always felt a presence there. There's no presence anymore.
I feel a little lightness to my shoulders.
That would explain the visage we saw of Helkin. She was behind you as she appeared. Um, so now that the curse is gone, we just gotta deal with this apocalypse, and now this is not your fault. You were doing the right thing. However, that goddess Helkin might have. How do I put this? She's probably gonna be out to kill you now.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Release the god, save the god.
Was cursed by a god, and now you piss that god off. What's with you
Yeah.
and on the bad side of God? Everything bad
Well, I
happens, there's a
saved.
god.
I release the goddess, save the goddess,
Every time you get
and
involved with God, some stupid shit's involved.
like I go out of my way to do good, even though I'm reluctant about it. Never should happen.
Well, that was mainly due to the curse, but now things have shifted.
Luvy's being looked after, right?
Yeah, Agatha said that she's gonna take care of her until things
All right,
have.
kiss.
She was contacting the town. Well, it's probably gonna be put on hold now while things are the way they are.
What was the name of the
Asherberg is the town.
um uh crap.
Who?
What? That's what I forgot.
What?
Never mind. Just continue going on. I forgot what I was gonna ask. Literally, it just
You're
popped
asking
out of
for
my
the
head.
name of something or
Yeah.
someone.
Uh, uh no, the goddess. Her name. The one
Undine?
that.
The
No. The one that cursed me.
Oh, Helkin. Here, I'll type it in.
Hoken. Thank you. I wanted to add that to my.
Yeah. Goddess of Villains, Helkin.
Alright. Thank you.
Anyway, so you get a long rest. Feel great weight off your shoulders. And where is? All right. Now that the curse is gone, delete these pages. I no longer need them. Yay.
That's what I was going to ask.
What?
Because Helkin said she would be going after Luvi again.
Yeah, but she also mentions that she can just teleport her to her when she needs her again.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about. There may be something like planted on her or something.
Well,
As like a teleport point or something. I don't know.
From what you know, she is a god, and gods can teleport certain things.
Basically, wherever.
Yeah, like she teleported you guys from her realm back to the city of your choice.
Yeah.
Like wherever you wanted to appear. So she probably had Luby set up, as she mentioned, that she could just teleport her at any time when she needs her again. She's only allowing you to hold on to her because it's what you asked for, and you earned it by doing what she asked. Essentially, you were the way Hope is to Undine. That's the way you were to Helkin.
Yeah.
Just that she's a bit more evil.
Yeah.
Because she's the goddess of villains. Anyway, so you wake up. You feel good when you wake up, not groggy. Your body feels fine.
Spells are back.
Yeah, everything's back to full, and you look in the mirror, and you notice something off about yourself. Like physical appearance.
Okay. What do I notice? Oh, my eyes?
No, your whole body.
Okay.
Yeah. Farah comes down. She's like in her house coat. She got slippers on. Her hair is done up in curls, and she's drinking like coffee. She's come down. Why are you so
I'm looking
happy
at myself in the mirror.
Sees you, and she notices that she didn't see it last night, but she notices something off about you now. And I gotta roll for her. Where's my dice? Oh, geez, 19. Vickle. She just like wakes up immediately. Did you get older?
I still feel the same age, but I look different.
Yeah, you look like you aged a bit. Like, you don't look like a teenager. You look like you not grew bigger or taller, just like aging. You look more like an adult now. You don't look like a shitty teenager. You look like you grew up. And hold on, I actually have to change some things in your sheet.
Age-wise?
Yeah, you feel like you're 20 years old now.
Holy crap!
And a few things have changed about your stats. And what else was there? Several changes happened to you. Where did I put the effects? Since you were unconscious, it wasn't explained to you. Where the fuck is it? Ah, yes. So you aged to your 20-year-old self. Your negative stats became 10, so they balance out to 0.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you, actually, Farah's gonna roll this, and you can as well.
Alright.
Oh, never mind, she rolled nat 20. She's, basically casting a spell to, give herself insight on your conditions.
Yeah.
You aged 3 years. Your mental statistics have improved. It's like you grew up or something mentally. And you have a blessing placed on you instead of a curse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And for that, she's actually going to have to cast a different spell. She casts another spell on you to basically find out like what magic effects are placed on you. Simply detect magic. And you have a high-level magic blessing placed on you.
Cool.
You have protection from god-level curses. What it does is, once per day, whenever you have to roll against a curse of any kind, you can re-roll once per day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Stick that in like a spell slot?
No, it's just an effect. You just write it down under additional abilities in your bio sheet, your bio section. I'll just write it down, Undine's Blessing. Re-roll once per day against curses. But that's only if you fail. Like, if you pass the first one, you don't have to. But
that's under feats and traits, sorry?
Here, I will write it in your sheet.
Thank you.
It's in the bio section.
I'm hearing what you're saying. My brain isn't processing.
Yeah, additional features and traits. Yeah. Just gonna get rid of that because that's not important. Undine's blessing. Reroll.
Additional treats under.
Additional treats? What? I want treats.
Sorry.
Oh, reroll a failed saving throw against a curse once per day. There. Undine's blessing. Whenever you get affected by a curse and it involves a saving throw, you can reroll to basically resist the curse.
Nice.
Once per day. Some curses require rerolls. Like each day you can roll again. Before you couldn't do anything about it because it was a god level curse. You have no power over that.
Yeah.
But now
and this is like a god level resistance now. So
yeah.
even if a god did curse me, I'd still have the ability to reroll.
Yeah. But it applies the same to any curse, like even a level 1 curse. You don't have immunity. You just get to reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I will put that in resources. Hold on. Resources. One. Undine's blessing. There we go.
That's actually really cool.
And your other items, you got rid of those?
Yeah, I got rid of those.
There's nothing else to adjust. Okay, yeah, you're good. Alright, so you grew up. Overnight. Okay, so it's daytime now, and you feel you should probably go talk to the guildmaster.
Alright. Thanks for letting me sleep here overnight.
Yeah, no problem. You're very, very confused because you weren't affected by this last night when it was first placed on you.
Yeah.
Overnight, you grew up. It's weird to look at.
I also seem calmer for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, you're only 20. You're still young, but
yeah.
You've definitely become an adult Goliath now, physically and mentally. Wrong. Where's my script?
Like my jaw's more chiseled, widened out.
It's more of the mental thing, and it's just your facial expression. You become more you almost look like a teenager. You're still young. It's just you're a man now. You're a man. Now you're a man. So there's several things you could do today, but going to talk to Guildmaster would probably be the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why is this music always loud on my end?
Pick up a bow temporarily.
Yeah.
Well, first the Heroes Guild.
Yeah. Alright, so you literally just leave the shop as she's opening, and you head on down to the guild.
Once again, I thank her as I leave, yeah.
As you head to the guild, you see outside the guild, just out and around it, everyone's kind of getting... Basically what it looks like is everyone's getting ready for war. They're all getting armed up and stocked up to go to war with a demon. And you see Charles just standing there with his hands behind his back, just his hands folded. And he seems very disheartened at the image of his guild preparing for war. And then he sees you and becomes even more disheartened.
He becomes even more disheartened seeing me?
Yeah, because probably hasn't heard yet.
Yeah, he basically told me to fuck off. As nicely as possible.
Until you deal with this problem, until you get rid of your curse, fuck off. He sees you and then he raises an eyebrow. You seem different. Fickle, did you grow up or something?
Let's just say I went to see the goddess.
Oh. Well, I guess there is some cost. You aged. That's 3 years off your life, too.
Yeah.
But world-ending curses and stuff like that.
And yeah, my curse is gone too.
That's good. However, I will mention this now that you're an adult. Things work differently legally for you.
Yeah.
Like your criminal record still stands.
Yeah.
And being an adult isn't just about age. It's about taking responsibility for your actions. And you have a lot to take responsibility for. Right now, that's not particularly important. Right now, my whole guild is about to fight a war that shouldn't even be happening. So are you going to lend your aid now that the curse is gone, or are you going to go back to doing whatever you want like nothing happened?
I'll lend my aid. Will, sort of.
Sort of. This whole mess is because of the choice you made.
I'll lend my aid, but I'm still mentally thinking to myself that I gotta find a way to talk to Lucia still. Like, I'm offering my aid, but in my head...
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just getting my words ready. Well, while you were gone, I had to employ the aid of a slayer. A person that slays creatures that are threatening to people and settlements. And from what I hear, he's good. Very good. Well, right now, he kind of just like stops, his eyes widen, and he points at the sky behind you. The hell's is that? And he points over towards the hospital. There is
I don't even look. I just start bolting towards the hospital.
Well, as you turn around to go towards that direction, you see a dark, ominous storm cloud directly above just the hospital itself, and you see lightning crackling, and a massive bolt strikes down at the hospital.
Yeah, I just... Like I said, I'm bolting towards it.
Yeah, you immediately start heading the fuck over there.
Like, you know how people run? I'm like full out sprint the entire way.
You are fucking commando running. You don't have a ranged weapon anymore.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go melee. And basically, you're gonna have to have Snake on you.
Yeah.
Although he can go off on his own. It's just that having him on you is probably safer, so if someone's attacking you. Plus, you can do that combination attack I mentioned. Where it's like, you attack, Snake attacks, and then your bonus attack to 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
With Hunter's Mark.
That would be very...
Let's see here. And... So yeah, you start running to the hospital. Hoping it's just some bad weather and nothing else. But as you get close to the entrance, you notice the front door, the front entrance, the double doors, have been completely busted open. And as you step inside, unless you wanted to do a stealth first. So at this point...
yeah, I will.
Alright. See if you can get there quietly.
Alright, 15... That. It's...
Stealth should be at the bottom of the skills.
Yes.
Or close to the bottom.
Second one.
There you go. Okay, you get there, like, obviously with the commotion happening, whatever is happening is more focused on itself rather than one guy running towards it from across the city.
Mm-hmm.
But as you get there, it's a bit of a trek anyway, so stuff's already in play, stuff's already started.
Yeah.
You get up there quietly enough. You don't have your boots. A lot of you... Oh, well, actually, It's not in your sheet anyway because you don't have a bow. I was just going to adjust the effects of the equipment you have, but you don't have a ranged weapon, so your bracers don't work. Yeah, you race to the hospital. Doors busted down. You kind of just like you're peeking around cover, and inside you see, kind of look up, you see the roof has a giant hole blasted through it. Like it's burning almost, but not on fire, just like instantaneous blast of lightning shot through it.
I just have this lightning focusing me right now.
Yeah. Inside you see... Oh, go ahead.
The only two thoughts that's going on in my mind right now is Luby and Ruby.
Yeah. Inside there are several thugs pointing guns. Not at you, like they don't even notice you. Fucking nat 20. Yeah, there's like several thugs in there. But the thing that stands out the most, besides the dead nurses, you see this probably 12-foot tall Goliath man wielding a massive great axe that could probably cleave anything in half. This is hulking Goliath man, easily 12 feet tall. He's currently fighting off guardsmen that were stationed here at the hospital. And you see a paladin lady taking on like several thugs at once.
Okay.
Blonde hair, human woman. And that's what you're seeing. And I'm just going to boop you over into the map. I had fun making this custom looking map. You're up at the top there.
It looks nice. Holy shit, he's huge.
I know, he's a large creature. And you see lightning crackling around this guy as he's fighting. And the guards, they're not having a good time. But that paladin chick, the knight, is kind of surrounded, and they're all pointing guns at her, but she's just standing there. Where's her sheet? I can't remember what she's equipped with. I think she's sword and shield. Yeah, she has a long sword and a shield and heavy armor. And she's just taking on several guys, but they're all kind of just like keeping her at bay. They haven't really started fighting her, and she hasn't started fighting back yet.
Alright.
Right? So they have not noticed you. But
I'm just gonna sneak in to stab one of them in the back. Probably, if possible, probably this guy. Since he's more on his own, and he's the only one that really has vision of him is this guy. So I'm gonna take my chances.
Well,
I don't want to go for this guy because
this guy's looking this way, and this guy looking this way. But him, and him are looking down here, right? But with your nat 20, you could probably sneak by still. Like, I don't think they're beating that.
Yeah.
So I will roll. Yeah, no, they've got a 5. They're more focused on the paladin chick who's distracting them. Do you want to move in first?
Yeah.
You have yourself or Azure attack.
I'll have Azure attack.
Okay. So he has advantage.
Yeah. I haven't opened this.
Yeah.
Fight.
So 26, and then click where it says attack in the chat.
Oh yeah. 1 second.
And it'll roll the damage. I have the sheet set up now so that they don't automatically roll damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, where was it?
In the chat where it shows the bite attack, right?
Yeah.
Right. You just
click on the bite. Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry.
No worries. Right. And see what I gotta do. First, I gotta get all the enemy sheets open. Cause I didn't really think about that a whole lot. Yeah.
And I'm gonna take this chance to use my bonus action to turn on my baton.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. Since you had while he was biting, you turned it on, so your baton's already active because it takes a bonus action. Okay, just here I'll that. I believe now the way Snake works, he doesn't have his own initiative. Instead, he uses your action to attack or your bonus action to move, I believe. If you don't give him any commands, he just stays there and takes the dodge action.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh god, I got like 50 sheets to open now. Boop. Where's the, oh, here we go. Alright. And those guys are just regular thugs. And, let's see. There. And he's gotta do con save. Con save. He passes, but he takes half damage. So that's 8 plus 4 against him. All of a sudden he's like, oh god! And that'd be what, 12 damage? Yeah, 12 damage.
There's like, all of a sudden, this 8-foot tall guy in a black suit appears out of nowhere and a snake bites.
Like the shadow you resemble. Also, you're walking barefoot, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Because I still don't have any replacement boots. I don't even have my bow, so... I like this music.
There we go. And roll initiative.
Alright. I forgot to click on myself.
Well, I'll add your turn order in. Hold on.
Alright.
Whew, that is a tad loud on my side. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. See here. Okay, that's those guys. I got 50,000 god dang initiatives. Yeah. And initiatives. Where's he? There he is. Okay. And these guards, I gotta do this with. Because they don't have, like, actual sheets. I just put them in as this. Alright, so he's got a 19. Power. He didn't know. Most of the guys got pretty good initiative, but they're already in battle.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see. That should be everyone. And sort. Alright, first turn is going to be kind of the red cape fighting. So these guys are like tiny. They're like humans, elf dwarves. And they're trying their best, but they're not having a good day.
Yeah.
This guy is huge, and he is fucking these. Oh, that is a net 20 for...
Nice!
Never mind. They're doing alright. Net 20, first strike. Alright. Okay, so that would be that plus their strength, which is, I think, 3, so... numbers. Not a whole lot. Wait, why am I subtracting off of his health? There we go. Ooh, actually, does he have any resistances? He does, okay. So that is not that much damage. Kind of just like baps him a little bit. Oh yeah, he has extra attack. What are we doing? That plus his shit. That hits, yeah. That's plus 3, so same thing as before. Scratching him, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now, the rogue that you hit just now turns around and sees you. He's like, what? And where's his sheet? Alright. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Let's see here. He's a melee range, so he's going to have to use his saber. And he's going to take a slash at you. As he takes a slash at you, Snake curls around to the blunt side of the edge, right, and grabs it, holding it in place.
Sweet!
Yeah, he nat one. So Snake just like... kind of just pushes it back. Alright.
Good job, Azure!
Well, since he's considered still wrapped on your thing, but he can also be targeted. See, that plus 6, so, oh, that just hits.
Ah, shit.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm gonna activate his ability. Yeah, has to be an attacker within range. Alright, so as you see one of these guys hitting the big, huge dude, that hole in the ceiling, you hear this crackling of lightning and thunder, and a bolt of lightning hits the guy who just made a swing at the big guy.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you see a bolt of lightning come down, and oh my god, he just passes.
Nice.
He still takes damage, but half. Yeah, half as much on success. So the bolt of lightning comes down, and hold on, I gotta subtract, or divide, sorry. 47 divided by 2. Alright. So this huge bolt of lightning hits this guy. So that will be just 23 instead of 47.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a fucking bolt of lightning from the sky.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you see this guy just get hit and cooked. He's still alive, but, he's like, The fabric on his armor, like the clothing and fabric on his armor and stuff, it's mostly scorched. Alright. Did he do one attack or 2? Oh, he only did one attack. He could still do extra attack. That hits. At least these guys are hitting.
Yeah.
Not for a lot of damage, but...
Will them down as much as I can.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. Alright, now it's your turn. So remember, you function differently. You have your extra attack now.
Yeah.
And you can either do all attacks yourself, or mix and match your main attack with Asher.
Yeah.
Right? And remember, Hunter's Mark works with any attack, not just ranged.
Yeah. So, first of all, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so bonus action. Curse.
Yeah.
Well, you just have the state that you're doing it.
Yeah. And minus that in my spell slot, really.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You restored everything to full, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Huzzah.
Scorch Baton, so let's see, just regular. Does that hit? That does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright, and Snake will hit next.
Alright.
Gotta minimize that, bring that.
Alright.
That hits.
Yep, so roll the damage there. Just click on the thing. Alright, so he's got to do... that passes. So he takes half of the poison, so 9 plus 4... 9 plus 4 is...
13.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
13, not 14. Okay, he's not looking too good. He looks sick and bitten up. And you have your... Oh, wait, no, you already used your... Ooh, roll Hunter's Mark damage, because it's rolled after you hit.
Alright. But it wasn't me who hit, it was Snake.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
At a higher level, it will apply to both of you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You become basically like one unit.
Sweet. And that's my turn.
Yeah, that would be your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Guard the yellow shield. That plus 6. Yeah, that hits. Ooh, nice. That plus 3, cut in half. 5. They're not doing too good in damage. Ooh, that's not good. Oh.
At least they're hitting.
Yeah. So you see the guy with the yellow shield, he swings like a flail, essentially, at this guy. It's like a ball and chain. And the chain, like he swaps at it, but the chain, or the ball, detaches from the chain completely. He's disarmed. This guy, he like hit him against the hip, and his hip is so dense from whatever this guy is that his weapon breaks on contact.
Oh, shit.
Well, disconnects, really.
Yeah.
And
you can still whack him with the chain
mean,
part, but it'll probably do less damage now.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has other weapons. Anyway, this guy's turn. I have to roll. Let's see if this thing recharges. It does not. Yes. Alright. First things first, the guy that's almost dead is probably going to get dead. Alright. Does that hit? Oh yeah, because he attacks recklessly. So that is... That definitely hits. Yep. This is an advantage. So that hurt. Takes 11. Oops. Okay, thought I hit my recording button. That was his first attack. Second attack, that hits. And that guy is dead. Hold on. Gotta do this, I can do that, and then put him back. So, he dead. And his third attack. Against first guy that did a nat 20 on him. Oh, that is... So yeah, you look over, you see one guy basically get cut in half, and then you see another guy just get hit real hard with a fucking axe that's bigger than him, and lightning keeps crackling off the axe.
Lovely.
And let's see. That is... Yeah, that's all he can do for this turn. Alright. Rogue's turn. He sees you coming up, and he is going to... There we go. He's going to get right up into there, and he's going to start stabbing at you. Doesn't have advantage, or not advantage, flanking. See here. So, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, so it matches. So you take 6 slashing.
Alright.
Okay. And that's all he's got. Okay, and this guy's actually going to come at this chick. Oh. That misses.
Nice.
Now it's this chick's turn. Okay, she is going to... What does she have? Oh, she sees you. As she turns around to like face the guy, she sees you, and she saw that you just got hit. And she is going to cast a spell on you. She casts Shield of Fate. Your AC is +2.
Nice.
So you're got 20 AC right now. All right.
Sweet.
And now's her bonus action. She's going to main action Divine Goddamn Smite on the guy in front of her. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-hmm. And she's just going to do a level 1 smite. Alright, so that's +5. Oh, and remove the spell slot. Alright. That's 15. And her extra attack. Good but the goo. Yeah, she's gonna smite again. Oh, well, that guy's dead.
Oh, nice. One down.
Mm-hmm. And for your... Now she knows that she has backup. She's going to run over here, and that is her turn.
Alright.
I think she's her action, extra attack, and bonus action. I don't think she has anything else. Double checking. Oh yeah, she smited twice. So, there you go. I'm pretty sure that's all she can do right now. How's that working out? Actually, where was she? She was right next to him.
She was right here, yeah.
Yeah. She's actually going to move one more this way.
Okay.
So now she's in 5 feet of you. Alright. She sees you, she's holding a sword and a shield, and she has kind of this look of pure ecstasy on her face. It's like she's enjoying being surrounded by all these people that could beat the shit out of her. Alright. This guy's turn. He's actually just going to use his fucking gun and shoot at Paladin chick. Never mind. Oh dear God. So this guy here is aiming. Oh, I gotta scroll the map down. There we go. So people in the video can see what's going on with all the targets and junk. So yeah. He shoots at her, misses, hits him. Alright, so that is dead.
Nice.
Oh boy. Alright, now for this guy's turn.
Yellow hair dude.
Mm-hmm. That, so... Oh wait, he has advantage now. He's reckless attacking. Alright. Let's get just 2 d20s and use that. Alright. So that still hits. That plus... Let's see. 4. Yeah, so you got 4 guys pummeling on, well, 3 guys now. And they ain't doing a whole lot. They're mostly just distracting him. And, oh yeah, he has extra attack. With advantage. So, that hits. Okay. Just nicking him. Alright, and alright, this guy's turn. Well, he sees that multiple friends are dead. So he's gonna shoot.
I'm just thinking to myself, while all this is happening, why did they have to use guns? Why couldn't they use bows?
Yeah, he sees you, and he's like, oh shit, it's you. He's gonna take a shot at you and miss. With a 4.
Yes, me, run in fear.
Yes, me. You don't know this man.
Yeah, I know. I'm like thinking to myself. Yes, it's me. Run in fear.
He's like, oh no, we
I
have to kill
growl.
you.
Oh.
Oh, that one's cocked. So that plus, yep. Oh, so 5 damage.
Nice. It's adding up.
And that one misses. Alright, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. Alright, Vickle, it's your turn. And you have to move the hunter's mark now.
Yeah, I'll move it to this guy.
The guy next to you.
Yeah.
Hunter's marked. Okay.
Huzzah.
14 just hits. So roll damage. Ooh, there you go. So that is 11.
And huzzah.
11 to hit does not hit.
Alright.
Alright, and you hit, so use your hunter's mark.
Alright. Thank you.
3. Okay. Yeah, you knocked him down a nice bit. And
I look over here. Huh?
No, go ahead.
I look over here and I look at her up and down.
She's pretty hot.
Huh?
She's pretty hot. Like, she has some form-fitting armor and chainmail.
I don't say anything, but the look on her face, it disturbs me. You said she had this look of ecstasy on her face.
Yeah,
so.
like she's enjoying the idea of being completely surrounded and beat up.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's your turn?
Yes, sorry.
Alright, no worries. Alright, he's going to use one of his other weapons. He has a spear.
Ooh, but then he'd lose his shield.
No, spears are one-handed. They're versatile, so they can be one or two hands.
Right.
That one missed, and that one hits. Okay, so that plus 3, so 7, cut in half, so 3. He just pokes him with a stick and barely does anything. Alright, and yeah, that was both his attacks. He'll miss.
Bleed out and die.
Oh, so it doesn't recharge, thank God. Alright, and this guy's gonna start whomping. That hits. He takes 15. Second attack. That hits, and no, he's still alive. And third attack. That's just hits and kills him. Yay, murder. Alright, and that's all of his attacks. Wow, he's killing a guy per turn.
Not cool.
I know.
He's gotta miss them more.
Alright, this guy's turn, and he has a sheep.
He did not like me hitting him.
No, he doesn't. That does not hit you because you have more AC. Actually, it wouldn't hit you anyway. 16. Alright, that guy's dead. This chick's turn. He's like, I'll be right back. Let's go straight to this guy, and she's gonna start pummeling. And with the whomping times, where is longsword? There we go. That hits. And I won't smite this time. She's gonna run out of... No, fuck it. She's gonna smite. Why is it not showing up? Ah, there we go. So that plus that is... ooh, that's a lot. Okay, that was one spell slot. Alright, she's out of her level 1s. She'll just attack normal, I guess. That hits. Okay. Rogue's turn, and he's gonna attack her. Oh, that misses. Not with her armor. Alright. Blondie boy's turn. He gets advantage because the guy was reckless attacking. That plus 6. That would be 17. That hits. And damage. So 10 cut in half. 5. Second attack. Ooh, nat 20.
Nice.
God, doing not good on rolls, but good on hits. So that's only 4 damage. Alright, and does he have any damage? He does not. Alright. Okay, this guy's turn. He's going to go right up to here, and he's going to start double teaming. And she kind of just, like, moans a little bit, like, oh, they're ganging up on me.
Oh, God.
She's one of those people. And that misses. Alright. Red cape, he's dead.
Back to me.
Yeah, back to you.
I'm gonna stab this guy in the face.
Okay. 18, that hits. Damage in Hunter's Mark. Okay, so 6 plus 2 plus 3, so 11. He's still alive, but he's hurting bad.
And...
Snick-knack?
Yeah.
12 does not hit.
Why can't you hit this game?
Okay, and you can do bonus action attack now, finally. With your katana.
Yes. Because I didn't move my Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, well, yeah, no need to. You haven't used a bonus action yet. 21 hits. Alright, so the offhand, which is 6, that actually kills him.
Huzzah! And,
you can freely move now. You have 30 feet or something.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, and that's your turn. Yellow shield man is going to attack. That hits. Oh wait, so wrong dice. He broke his weapon. That's so 3 damage. Not much. I'm gonna move these sheets out of my eyes. Just the 3. So attack again. That hits. Still 3. These guys are barely doing dick. Alright. This guy's turn. I gotta roll for this thing to charge. It does not.
Yes!
Alright. Who is near death? Oh, they're both at full HP. Alright.
Alright, who is near death?
Oh, you're both not. Well, let's fix that. And, that hits. 21. Second attack. 27, so 14. And in his third attack, he just starts blindly swinging like a savage lunatic. And that guy's dead. Oh, hold on, I gotta move him over.
Can't click on them there?
The little drop-down thing for the icons goes off-screen, and I can't, like, scroll over to it, because it just resets it back.
Oh.
But that's another dead guy. Wow, literally 1 death per turn. Alright, who's next? Not that guy. Alright, she's going to take a swing. That misses. Swing again. That also misses. Okay, she just misses regularly. Well, that didn't turn out good.
No.
Alright, this guy's going to take a swing at her since she seems to be quite dangerous. Does that hit her? I'm pretty sure it does. Yes, it does, but let me see here. Okay, so it doesn't work on her. Oh. Alright, so she takes 5 damage. I'm gotta do her con save to maintain her spell. Oh, okay, she's fine. And what else does she have? Does she have some reaction abilities? I don't think she does. No, she doesn't. Alright. Oh, wait now. Oh, that's only on saving throws. Okay. When you get within 10 feet of her, you feel the effects of her aura.
Okay.
While you're near her, you have a bonus to... You have a bonus to saving throws based on one of her stats.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't know how much until it happens, but...
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's only when she scores a critical. Oh, but... Okay. Sorry. I made this character a while ago, so I'm still trying to remember her abilities.
Take your time.
Yep. Okay. Paladins just have lots of different abilities after a certain point, so it's like, oh god, what can she do? Alright, so he attacked... Oh yeah, he already did his thing. Alright, Blondie Boy. That plus 6, that hits. For the most part, these guys always hit almost every turn.
Yep. So I think only one missed so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that was due to the weapon critically.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's a miss. Even with flanking and advantage. Let's see, plus 6, plus 2. Yeah, that wouldn't still hit. Alright. This guy's turn. It's going to take a slash at you, Vickle.
Alright.
22.
That hits.
Alright. Just as he's about to swing, she backhands her shield into the attack. And I gotta roll her ability. It's a reaction. Oh, she negates the damage for you.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. She used her fighting style, interception. Creature within 5 feet of her is hit by an attack that you can see. Use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus her proficiency bonus, since she has to be wielding a shield or a simple or martial weapon.
Yeah, I'm aware of the skill.
Yeah, you were looking at it before there. Yeah, that's his turn. Alright. Vickle, it's your turn.
This guy was hurt by her, right?
Yes, he was. You also have to move your,
Yeah, Hunter's Mark. I'll move it now.
Alright, so bonus action to do that, and boops. 21, that hits. And Hunter's Mark. Yeah. Actually, never mind, he's dead.
Shouldn't have even moved my Hunter's Mark. Since I already moved it, I have to... I'll just attack with...
Yeah, you can do it next turn. Yeah. 13, that does not hit.
Why can't you hit? You do so much damage if you hit.
He has a plus 9 to hit, by the way. He has more chance than you. Alright, so that's your turn?
Yeah. Did we change his stats when my stats went up?
A lot of his... So, the abilities that he had before, he doesn't get ability score increases and stuff like that, or skills. He had he's just a base giant poisonous snake now. With your proficiency added to his AC, attack, and damage. And anything that he is proficient with, which is just perception now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his HP works differently. It has a different formula. He either gets the maximum value of his hit dice, or in his hit dice block, or he gets whatever your level in Ranger times 4, which is higher, whichever is higher.
Yeah.
And your level times 4 is 24, so he has 24 HP plus your thingy that you gave him, the necklace. He has those temps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already in there, but that's your turn. Yeah. All right. Oh, he's dead. Right. I gotta roll, see if he charges this thing. He does not. All right. Last guard. Last guard standing. Oh, no.
You gotta live, buddy.
Well, that hit for 19 damage. Second attack. That just hits for 17. And third attack. That kills him. Alright, those guards are dead, but that took his whole turn. He yells out. What does he yell out again? He's yelling out for Zark, Captain Zark. After he kills like those guys, he just like does a battle cry yelling out, Zark! And it just echoes through the hospital. And that'll be later. Alright. He's still staring down the hallway and he begins to walk towards it. This chick's gotta fucking finish him off. There he is. Alright. First attack. That hits. Second attack, that also hits. So, 16 damage. Alright. She attacks him, but she's going to run over to him to try and like stop him. Alright, and as she leaves you, he's got to do an opportunity attack. That, oh shit, wait, does that hit her? No, it doesn't. Sweet.
Nice.
Alright, just misses her. And as that's happening, you see coming out of the hallway that leads down to a certain someone's rooms, Captain Zark.
How does he look?
He looks like he is ready to fight.
Does he look better than the last time I saw him?
He still has a white beard and a little bit of brown left. He still looks like he's aged a lot. When he comes out, he's holding this giant fucking hammer that's crackling with electricity. He is a lot smaller than this guy. Like 3 feet smaller than him, but still, two titans are about to fucking clash. Alright. Zark. I can hear the music on someone's side. I'm guessing that's yours.
It's probably mine. I'll turn it down.
Alright.
Can you still hear it?
Nope.
Alright.
Alright. Alyssa's typing something.
Nope, she disappeared for some reason.
Alright, what can this guy do? What can this level 20 paladin do?
Level 4 smite?
Smite can only go up to so far.
Yeah.
But let's see here. He is going to strike at this guy with his big ass fucking hammer. Alright. Doesn't he have an ability that he adds to it? As a bonus action, As a bonus action, he's going to use Turn the Tide, which is also what I named this song. Each creature of his choice within 30 feet of him. Oh, they have to hear him. These guys are dead, or, well, unconscious. Fuck, they can't hear.
Well, one of them's dead because he said he was split in half.
Yeah, but the other ones are unconscious. They wouldn't be able to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got fucked real hard, but that chick is still there. So he's going to use his bonus action. He's Turn the Tide. Each creature gets... Oh, I didn't set up as a dice roll. Hold on. Each creature that can hear him within 30 feet of him regains hit points equal to 1d6 plus... Oh, it's only if they're at half or less. Shit. Well, those guys can't gain anything, and she has way more than half. God, I never played level 20 paladins, so I don't know what the fuck they can do.
Oh, you played once.
Yeah, but all I did was attack.
Yeah, you smite with him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be doing that. Yeah, he's gonna use his level 20 ability. Exalted Champion. Alright. Oh god. Alright, so now... Oh, that's only against magic weapons, so that's no good. But his allies have advantage on death saves within 30 feet of him. They have advantage on wisdom saves within 30 feet of him. So they're less likely to die. Except the one guy who's cut right in fucking half. So that's his main action. Yeah, main action. Okay. God, they have so many abilities at this level. Jesus. Does he have any bonus action abilities? Bonus action spells. He's main action. So now he's basically like in fucking super duper mode. What should I put there for it? Let's put that there. God, what does he have as a bonus action? Ooh, here we go. Alright. So he is going to use bonus action, cast Holy Weapon. Alright, so... Okay, so each time he attacks, he gets an extra damage. And yeah, it's concentration. Alright, so he's already used both his actions. So that's all he's got. But this guy's like looking down on him. That'll be his turn. That guy's dead. And he has advantage on death saves. Alright, that's one pass. And I'm gonna do for the others as well. Those are fails. Fails. Oh, that's pass. And yeah, that's 4 now. Alright. Alright, this guy's turn. You're still fighting this dude. You see Zark come out, just go Super Saiyan Paladin. 17 does not hit you.
No.
Your turn.
Alright, move my Hunter's Mark to this guy.
That hits. Alright, so 9. He's still alive. Roll Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
1. Still alive.
Yeah.
11. That does not hit.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Snake.
Just gonna move here.
Alright. Big boy's turn. He looks pissed for some reason at Captain Zark. Especially now that he's come out. That hammer belongs to me. And he's going to start actually roll for his thing. Does that recharge it? No, it does not. Alright. He's going to start swinging down. Yeah. That does not hit. Oh wait, no, because he has advantage. So, yeah, that does hit. Never mind.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is... Actually, Zark is going to do... Stone's Endurance.
Nice.
Well, alright. He negates the whole attack.
Beautiful!
Mm-hmm. You see this big guy just destroy all the other knights. Takes one swing at Zark. Zark just flexes it off his body. Alright, he's going to second attack. That hits, though, and he can't resist that. So that is... 22. And he just cast a spell, so he's got a con save. He gets a bonus. Oh, even with the bonus, he took more than 20 damage. Oh, shit, his holy weapon dissipates.
Are you checking, does her aura help him, or is he too far away?
No, I already added the aura. It didn't help.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the saving throws are generally for concentration saves. It's Constitution save. The DC is 10 or whatever the damage is. Zark took more than 20 damage, so he did not pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and how's his second attack? Third attack. Oh boy. Ouchies. That's a nat 20. Alright, so 14 plus 6, so 20.
Bah.
Yeah, he just gets slashed twice across the armor. And you see blood already starting to come out of it. Alright, this chick's gonna go right over to here to get some flanking set up. And she's gonna start level 2 smiting. That's the flanking hits. And she's gonna level 2 smite. Burp. Alright. So that is... Oop, she's not doing a magic weapon. So that is 5 plus 16... 21.
I know it's probably too late, but I just realized I took damage earlier with Hunter's Mark on. I didn't do a roll.
Oh no, you took that damage before you even cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, second attack with flanking. That does not hit. Alright, does she have anything else? Multi-attack spellcasters here. No, she's just gonna hold on to the spells for her smites. Alright. Yeah, that's all she's got. Alright, Dark turn. He's got flanking. Alright, he's gonna recast Holy Weapon. And then he is going to start swinging his big-ass fucking hammer. Let's see... He has advantage to hit because he is attacking reckless. That's 35 to hit.
Wow.
He's a level 20.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So that's 23. 3, and then his holy weapon, so that's 30 damage. And he'll use a smite as well. Let's see, it's 2d8, 2 max of 5, so 2, 3, 4. You can only cast it up to level 4, so where's Divine Smite? There it is. And he's going to cast level 4 Divine Smite on that hit. Ooh. Alright, so that is another 21. 13 plus 8, what's that? 21? 21.
Yeah.
Alright, that was his first attack. Second attack. Alright, so that's 27 plus Holy Weapon, and then Divine Smite level 4 again. Alright, let me get a calculator here.
What's the totals?
Hold on. I got a calculator here. That plus that plus that. Alright, 66 damage.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, he is going full ham. Pure paladin power. Let's see now. His weapon's ability. Oh, it's only on crit that it activates. Okay. Everything else is just damage, alright. And that's all he's got for now. Rogue's turn. He is going to take a slash at you while these two titans are fighting in the background. 19 doesn't hit you because you have your armor. Your extra
Yeah,
armor.
I still got that shield thing on.
Shield of Faith. Alright, so it's your turn.
Alright.
Yeah, you're just seeing this massive explosive light show in the background. Smite versus lightning.
I think that hits.
24, yes it does. He's dead.
Alright. I'm gonna take this chance to move my Hunter's Mark to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys yeah, where would be good? He's still recklessly attacking.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna move here.
Alright. You have advantage on
And
attacks. So
yeah, and have Snake to attack.
Okay, so 18, that hits him. Okay, first I gotta do his con save. Yeah, he passes, so he only takes half poison. But, and half piercing, because he doesn't have the... Not till level 7 you get magic attack for him. So that's 8 plus 5, so only... 4 plus 5. 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and your Hunter's Mark. Oh wait, no, you didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not... Sorry, I have to get used to new abilities. Alright, so that's your turn, right?
Yes.
Alright, this guy's turn. He is only focused on Captain Zark. And I'm gonna roll for that to recharge. It does not. Alright, that hits, and that hits. So I'm gonna add, Just gonna add the damage up. That is plus that plus almost as much damage as what Zark just did to him.
Lovely.
You see our Zark in his old age getting hit real fucking hard. He's not actually gonna take a whole lot more of this.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll his saves, maintain a spell. That's pass. Pass. Holy shit.
Nice.
Managed to hold on to that spell. Alright. It's Chick's turn. And she is going to... She has advantage because of plus flanking. That hits. And Divine Smite. again, and then Divine Smite again. And she is now out of spells. Alright, so math time. Yay, math. Alright, so that's plus 16 plus that's plus 17. 41 damage. Fucking paladins. They want to do damage, they will do fucking damage. Alright. Zark's turn. He's looking pretty worn out of it.
Heal himself.
Fuck it, he will. How much HP has he got? Alright, he's gonna use all of his divine lay on hands thing to heal himself for as much as he can. He heals back up, but he still looks winded. And that is his action. Alright.
So my turn? Oh no, he's still doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm seeing if he has any other spells, because that's a class ability that he used. No, they're all actions. Still has his other thing on. That was a concentration, so you can't use that. Yeah, no, that's actually all you can do. And that rogue is dead. Your turn.
I'm gonna specifically aim for the arm wielding the axe he's using.
Well, it's a two-handed axe.
Yeah. One of the arms then.
You're just going for the arms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And huzzah!
So 23, that hits. And your hunters? Okay, let me just add this up. So that's a magic weapon, so you do full. Let's see here.
14 plus 4 is 18.
Yep. 18 damage. Okay, I want to do
Bite.
Schneck.
Yep.
That hits. Okay, he's got to do con save.
Fail that con. Fail that con.
Alright, he's going to use his legendary resistance to choose to succeed anyway.
Ah.
Alright, so that is 5 each, so 10.
And then
I think that's all you got.
I haven't moved my hunter's mark, so I still got my.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah.
That was last turn. Yeah. So, yep, that hits. So 3 and hunter's mark again.
Yeah.
Now the 3, the katana's not magic, so that does 1. Plus hunter's mark, so 4. You nicked him. You just poked him in the elbow. You when you slashed against his arm, you did hit his arm. You slashed against it, but even still, he seems to not take a whole lot of damage. And I just realized something. I've been doing this thing. He resists. It's like Barbarian Rage, so he doesn't resist. Or he resists both magic and non-magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Add. Okay. But he has he's been taking a lot of radiant damage, so he has been pummeled down constantly by smite after smite after smite. So despite the physical wounds from the blades and the hammers and stuff, those don't look too bad, but the radiant burns on him have burned through a lot of his flesh. But that's your turn, right?
Yep.
Alright. This boy's turn, and he is really pissed off at Zark. Alright, he just starts yelling and swinging the axe violently. Okay, those all hit.
Oh, no.
Alright, so 4 plus that. Alright.
Do minimum damage. Do minimum damage.
I'm gonna roll to see if this thing recharges. It does not. He has not recharged his ability this whole battle.
This is good.
Alright. This chick's turn, she's gonna start stabbing him in the back. She doesn't have any spells left. But she has advantage, and those all hit. Alright, so 14 cut in half. It's only 7. Alright. Zarky's turn. He's gonna fight with everything he's got. Oh, I gotta do con saves. Well, never mind. He failed. So he no longer has Holy Weapon. And let's see here. Alright, he's gonna attack the hammer. That hits. And Divine Smite. Attack again, that hits. And that's level 3. Alright, I need a calculator again. When he hits, he hits. 27 plus. Not as much, but a nice chunk.
How's this guy looking?
Fairly beat up, but he is just in pure rage right now. And Zark is kind of winded.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think with Zark's health, he probably won't be able to continue actually fighting much longer.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. Probably won't help much. But cast that. As that.
So he heals for
Wow.
7.
And then just use Snake to...
He can't.
Oh, okay.
He can... you either use your action to make him attack to begin with, or you use one of your extra attacks to make him hit, but you have to initiate attack first.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Your turn. Alright, this guy is going... He sees you walk up, he sees another Goliath, but you're puny. He looks at you for like a second, then shifts his gaze back to Zark, and just starts wildly swinging his axe at him. And you're seeing up close how hard this guy's hitting. Holy shit. Also, it's not recharged, alright. Calculator time, because that was a critical. Oh boy.
Why does he get the crits? Why doesn't Zark get the crit?
That just hits him with his armor, so... Oh man. You see what you go over, try to heal him, and you just see him get just fucking torn to shit from those axes. His armor is like almost destroyed from how hard he's been hit, and there's lightning blasts every time he's striking. And as he's hitting, he's just yelling at Zark to give him the axe. Or not the axe, the hammer that he's wielding.
Yeah.
Saying that it's his birthright. Alright. And Paladin chick, she can't do a whole lot else. Actually, no, she's gonna come right on. Come on down. It's going to go right to here, and she's going to use her Paladin Lay on Hands. Try to keep Zark in this game as long as possible. She heals him up a nice chunk, maybe a couple hits. That's all she's got. Sorry, you just hear him breathing heavily. It's like he's about to pass out. That hits. Strike twice, so that also hits, and then Divine Smite level 1, and then Divine Smite level 2 as he's out. I still have, well, I already selected it, alright. Okay, calculator time. Okay. Still doing a lot of damage on hit. But you see, as like the last couple hits that he just threw in, he's just like sluggishly holding the hammer, and he can barely stand at this point. You see blood coming out of his mouth a bit. He's a lot paler. Your turn?
Yeah. Take a shot at this guy. Sorry, I clicked on my good and my health disappeared in my character sheet, so I had to fix it. Does that hit?
19? That hits, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. Okay, so plus that, so hold on, so let's see. That's what that is. Brain cells. I haven't eaten anything. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 5, so 10. Jesus. Okay. 16 just hits. Okay, he passes. So that is only 10. Looking pretty beat up at this point. And that misses.
Alright.
Alright. This guy's turn, and that does not recharge. And he is going to go whole ham on... Where's this sheet? Alright. What else does he have? He doesn't have anything else. Alright. Oh, that actually missed. Okay, that hits. And that missed. Wow, he missed 2 attacks on him.
Whoa.
Let's see, so that is only 15 points of damage. Alright. She has nothing else to use. Those hits, but not by much. So that is 9. Okay. Zark's turn. I gotta roll something for him because he has been hurt too much. I gotta do a con check. Oh shit. So you see Zark try to swing with the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The guy just holds his axe up and it just clinks a bit. There was no strength behind that attack.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. And to try again. Alright. Ooh. So as you see the lightning, like Thor in Infinity Wars, when he first came back, he had like the full lightning power and the axe. So
Yeah.
this one's a hammer. He goes like full Thor. The hammer shoots lightning through his body as he swings down. And alright, this guy's got to do a... First, I'm going to add in the damage. Jesus Christ. Plus 9. Alright. Hit this guy really hard. And it's what, con save on a crit? Yep. Yeah, okay, he fucking shrugs off the effect of this hammer like it's nothing.
Huh.
And that's all Zark's got.
Damn. Alright, hit this guy, and I'm good.
20, that hits. Alright, so... Let's see here, so 10. Okay. He's still alive. It's 26. And yeah, he passes, so he only takes half. So that is... Ooh, net 20. That hits. Alright, hold on. Just gotta get a calculator here. Alright, so... I did the first one. Snake, so that is 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6. Okay, he is not looking too good. But he is still fighting, but he is... You can see the blood on the floor at this point. He's about maybe at what Zark is at.
Mm-hmm.
However, Zark is dying from just physical health failing on him anyway. Alright, this guy's turn. He is going to strike with everything he's got. And oh, that misses. That hits. And let's see here. Oh God. Okay. Zark collapses essentially and falls forward. This big guy grabs Zark by the head, but instead of attacking him, he just grabs the hammer and holds it up into the sky. And we're gonna recharge. Oh shit. Wait, is it? Yeah, that recharges it. You see the cloud of lightning, or the thunder cloud above the hospital through the hole?
Quick question.
What?
Can she use her intercept skill?
She can. Hold on. She negates a little bit. There. But even still, Zark is collapsed due to his health.
Yeah.
Yeah, not his hit points, but his physical state. But still, as I said, the storm cloud above the hospital strikes a bolt of lightning down into the hammer itself that this big guy is now wielding. And he is
lovely.
Going to strike with that. I don't have a set of a sheet, but that is... He smacks Zark across the face with this hammer. You almost see the armor dent and squish sideways. The hammer covers a wide area. It's like the top part of his chest plate just kind of like squishes and smears almost.
Alright.
Second attack. Oh yeah, he has advantage. Where's the other... Oh, there it is. swings again. Let's see. Yeah, that still hits him. Yeah, because he has a fucking plus 12 to hit. Swings again, bashes him to the other side. His armor is basically crushed off his body. And third attack. And that is a... what is it? A con save? Where did I put it? Yeah, so it's con save. And he has disadvantage due to his unconsciousness. You see Zark get hit along the side, just like a baseball bat swing across the side with his hammer, as the bolt of lightning strikes down with it, and you see the upper half of Zark's body burst into a red paste all across the wall this way.
Oh, lovely.
To the point where he is just a pair of hips with legs that fall to its knees and then falls down completely.
Lovely.
He looks down at you. He is dripping with blood and burns. He just like leans down. His head is also way bigger than yours. He could probably eat you. He leans down. You get in my way again. That's what's gonna be waiting for you. He holds the hammer up in the sky, and he returns to the storm cloud as a bolt of lightning, and the cloud just dissipates.
That's cheating! I yell out of it.
You saw Zark get turned to paste. The other guards, they're dead.
Yeah.
And Zark, there's nothing to his body anymore.
Yeah.
Oops.
At this point,
you're also kind of covered in all of his like blood and viscera.
Yeah, I run down. I don't even stop to check on her because I don't know who she is.
Yeah.
I run down to check on Ruby and Luffy.
You notice a lot of the doors and stuff have been barricaded and locked and barricaded. It was just the front entrance that was being attacked. They didn't get past the main lobby. But you go to Ruby's room. You see Ruby's still in there. The window is also like barricaded with like tables and chairs and stuff like that, but you can see through the gaps that they're still fine. Agatha's like holding a mace, waiting for something to come through the door.
Just worried, looked like absolutely.
She is like sleep deprived, but she's holding a mace out of pure adrenaline.
Yeah.
But do you knock on the door or try to enter?
I'll knock on the door.
You hear like kind of like a muffled voice behind the door. Who is that?
Vickle.
You immediately hear, and the door swings open. She sees you completely covered in blood. You are pure red.
Hi.
Her eyes widen as she sees you. What happened?
Some giant dude came in looking for a hammer.
She goes like complete off face. The captain. Where's the captain? She bursts out the room past you.
I try and hold her back.
Roll athletics.
22.
Yeah, you managed to grab her by the arm. She is like, out of desperation, she's almost like pulling you with her, but you managed to stop her.
Yeah.
She's like screaming that she has to go check on the captain.
He's gone. He's gone. I try and hold her in a hug.
Do another athletics check. As you try to go in with the other arm to go in for a hug, she just breaks breaks contact, runs down the hallway, and she sees the battle scene. She notices Zark's legs. She notices the blood all over the wall. She notices the hole in the ceiling, and she just drops to her knees crying.
I tried to help, but I'm gonna go check on Luffy now.
You just leave her. She's like screaming, crying, but
I can't do anything.
I know.
I'm terrible at talking.
I know. You go to where Luffy's room is. Room again locked and barricaded. You notice that the work nurse that you always see, she is over in the lobby with a bullet in her head. She's dead. Luffy, however, she's peeking through the window. She's near where the lobby is, so she could kind of see what was happening. She saw the lights and all that, but she didn't leave her room. And as you go, you see through the window, you see like a little face peeking through like all the mishmash of stuff up against the window.
Mm.
She sees you, her eyes widen a bit, and she's like, "Oh, it's Fickle."
I lean down, you're eye level,
yeah,
to her now.
Yeah, you're behind the glass though.
Yeah. I squint at her and wave.
She runs over to the door, and you hear like another voice inside, like telling her to stop, don't open the door. But being the child she is, the door opens. You see her. You see one of the other nurses, and she's holding. The other nurse is like holding a mop. She sees you, and she's about to swing. Then she realizes who it is, and she kind of just mops your face a bit. And then your torso, and kind of just like a giant paintbrush just mopping the blood off of you. You're still completely bloody. It didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Luby's looking up at you. You're gross.
I just pick her up.
She's covered in your blood.
Ruffle her hair.
She's covered in Zark's blood now.
Yeah. Glad to see you're okay.
What happened? There was a lot of screaming and lights. And why are you covered in red stuff?
Unfortunately, there was a fight, and some people got hurt.
Oh. That happens a lot with you, doesn't it?
Unfortunately.
Oh. Well, they're in the hospital, so they can get fixed.
We'll see about that.
So,
for now, you gotta go back in your room. Barricade the door again.
I don't like being in my room. I want to go outside.
Hey, Luffy. Come on, listen to your big bro.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah.
15. She kind of pouts, crosses her arms. Fine. As you let her down, she baps you with her hammer that you gave her.
I give her, like, Noogie again.
Yeah. She is covered in blood now.
Yeah.
Just, like when you first met her.
It doesn't seem like it bothers her so much.
I mean,
the situation, like,
you know the stuff she's been through. She's probably starting to get used to it.
And I'm just trying to comfort.
It's like, didn't bother to wipe yourself off first. The nurse tried to. It's like,
and my character is socially inept.
Yeah, I know. Socially retarded. Anyway, Let's see here. As you turn around after closing the door, you see Agatha standing there, just like her eyeliner's like drained out all over her face. She asked you to come with her to the captain's room where he's staying in the hospital.
I follow along.
Yep. You go to the captain's room. Where is it this one? There we go. She stops, goes rummaging through the captain's things. Vickle, about an hour before that man attacked the hospital, the captain told me to give you this letter, something were to happen to him. He said only you are permitted to read this letter. So I hid it until you came by. So I'll give you a moment with that. I also need a moment after what happened.
Yeah.
I need to arrange a funeral now.
Hold
on, I'm gonna get the letter open for you. Where did I put it? It is in... It's in found documents.
Alright.
It's Zark's last words. Read that out loud or to yourself, however you want.
Vickle, I'm sorry your life was the way it was for your younger years. Having to scrape by and do things that aren't the most respectful in most people's eyes. The reason I kept giving you a chance to be a better man was because I didn't want you to turn out like my son. He fell from such great potential once he learned of his heritage. He is a demigod born from the goddess of lightning, Volt, and myself. We couldn't remain together, god and mortal, not forever anyways. As my son grew older, his power became unmanageable. He swore to rule anything he felt should be under his boot. That's how he phrased it to me. I sought out, can't talk right now. I sought out Volt's help to bring our son back to his senses and see reason. What I was given was not the answer I could ever give. I was granted the Hammer of Thunderbolts, the giant killing hammer of legend. Us Goliaths are of giant descent. It would kill us in an instant if it were in the wrong hands. Even as I write these final words, I can feel the pain in my heart and soul, knowing full well what I'm about to ask. This is something no father should ever wish for. During the time I have known you and watched you try to overcome the harshness of this world, I started to see you as a son and as a hero of this world, to this world. There's no shame in being a hero people respect. Embrace it. My last request of you, Vic, is to kill my son. He will not come back into the light and has become mad with power. I fear his thirst, greater power will destroy this country and everyone in it. You are the only one I have faith in to do this. That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
So on top of a mad demon, I have to kill this Congo. I'm assuming that was him.
Yes. He during the fight, he wasn't talking to you. He was mostly just yelling Zark and demanding the hammer. He wasn't really talking sentences as he was in pure blind rage. From what you gather, that was Kongal, Zark's son, his demigod son. Also, Zark shacked up with a fucking goddess.
Wow. Jesus.
And
Alright.
and
Oh, so...
now you have a demigod wielding a legendary giant-killing great hammer.
Alright. So... Kill... Kongo. Demigod. Last wishes of... What's his name?
Zark. Z-A-R-K.
Alright.
Yeah, after reading that letter, Vickle, you have a heavy burden on your shoulders once more. But this time you can choose freely. Your whole life you've flaunted the fact that you're bigger than most people, but this burden makes you feel so small after what you witnessed.
No shit.
Yeah. More like guardsmen and Heroes Guild members begin to like come up to the hospital. The battles are like seconds to maybe minutes. So
Yeah.
like half hour goes by after you read the letter, checking on everyone. Yeah, more people finally show up, and well, it's far too fucking late. You see several Heroes Guild members. Oh, I gotta roll. Why was that all the way up there? The fucking scroll thingy on the other side. Anyway. Who was it that shows up?
After reading that piece of paper, I slip it into an inside pocket.
Yeah, you hide that. Yeah, more Heroes Guild members show up. Charles Dune himself shows up, and he sees you, your giant lumbering self. Sees you covered in fucking blood. He sees the paladin chick. From what you can gather, she is one of the Heroes Guild members. She reports in on what happened, and she seems disappointed that she didn't get beat up more. Yeah. Sharadoon comes up to you. I heard from my associate. Vickle, are you alright?
I look down at myself.
That wasn't a
I say to him, stone face, no worse for wear. Literally, I say it like that.
You have like a minor scratch. From that one hit you took.
Yeah.
He looks at all of the blood and Captain Zark's body. He got a little bit. Well, the battle's already started, and he wasn't the focus of the battle. There was already people fighting. He just came in and helped. Could have been worse. Chardon's like, he after hearing what happened to Zark, he almost looks like he's about to have a heart attack. Like, Zark, they've had their differences, especially in like the politics and stuff in the city. But
yeah.
They were old friends, and seeing his lower half as his only remains.
Yeah.
He almost looks like he's about to go into a heart attack. Zark, I've known him almost my whole life. He's gone.
At this point in time, I don't say it, and you probably can't tell from my face, because it's stone face, but my mind is going blank from all this shit keep happening to me.
Yeah, it's just apathy at this point. You can't feel.
I just numb to everything.
You've seen more death than most people your age should ever see. You're covered in it. Sharadoon is like, I don't really know what to say to you right now, Vickle. I know you helped. I know you tried your best in this. I don't want to say this is your fault, because you removed the curse. This is something else. But for now, just Don't get involved with things right now.
I just shake my head and walk out. So tired of this.
Yeah. Sharadun is like his best friend just got eviscerated, and he doesn't really know what to say to you right now. His old heart can't really deal with this either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, it's still technically morning. Like you just got up like an hour and a half ago. Fought,
Yeah.
helps fight a demigod. Watched Zark get destroyed in a large portion of the hospital, and was placed or had his burden. Well, you can choose not to. But you have
I'm doing it.
yeah, you have the burden
The
of
guy. I didn't like the guy, period. But he still went out of his way to help Ruby. So
yeah. And he's the only one who really gave you a chance when stuff was
yeah.
happening. I would say this is a good spot to end the session. I'm quite tired and hungry.
Can we stop off at like the market first?
Um,
Before I forget, next section, I just want to pick up some basic supplies like.
Yeah, we can go do that.
Alright.
I ain't gonna stop recording here though. We're just gonna.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.